Thank you, Chair, fellow speakers. Well, this speech is about making a start and just getting up here and saying some things that we can recognise as a speech and just breaking the ice. And I'd like to thank the speaker for a very interesting speech, an intriguing title, The Adventures of a Little Girl. I wondered what was coming after that. It took us a little while to find out that she was a little girl, and that was intriguing. I thought that the content, obviously, chronologically developed was interesting. It's always interesting to hear people's experiences of life and the ups and downs of life. Her eye contact, I thought, throughout the speech was very good, and the good clear voice, very easy to listen to, and in terms of gestures during the speech, there were a few. There's quite a little bit of hand waving and hand wringing, but that's just something that will vanish as the speaker gets confidence. The vocabulary, I thought, was very straightforward. It was appropriate for the story and was interesting. There was some humour sort of written into it throughout, and I particularly liked the bit about the boy who didn't want to go abroad, and the parents say, "Okay, you're in." that was funny, and also that the UK being nearer India rather than the Seychelles. That was really good, very original. So I think the speaker has a little talent there of throwing in little quirky bits of humour to a speech, which not everyone can do, and it's well worth. It's a skill well worth having. I thought the rapport with the audience was very good. I mean, people listened, and it was very engaging. So, in terms of construction of the speech, obviously it was chronological, which is fine. It's probably the only speech you'll give that will be chronological in that way. And so that's something to think about for the next speech. But overall, very nicely delivered speech. A few learning points for you. The next speech, you might want to look at the ASC website, which has a little crib sheet for constructing a speech. It's not easy to find on the website. Nothing's easy to find on the ASC website, but that is well worth looking at. I think it's in resources. John might know, we might have a look for you, because that's well worth having. So I say that because obviously next time when you're doing the F2, you have to have a structure to the speech, which is different from telling a chronological story. And what to do? Where on earth will you find content for a speech? Well, how about botany, zoology, or chemistry? I mean, there's enough there to keep you going for the next 6 months, I should think. I mean, you can either do them all together or do them one at a time. I'd be interested to hear them one at a time. Very interesting ideas. So there's a lot there, just in your general background, that you can give speeches about. You don't have to worry about it. One or two little points. We don't say thank you at the end of a speech. Simply, it's just a trite thing. I notice lots of people on the television do, but it's not something that we do, simply on the idea that it's the audience who should be thanking the speaker for spending the time to speak, not the other way around. But it's only a tiny point, but from now on you don't need to say thank you at the end. And when you're constructing the next speech, aim for about 80 to 90 words a minute, which, as I was listening to you, speaker, I can't say your name because that's not the protocol we have, absurd though it is. You will find, if you're aiming for an 8-minute speech next time, aim for about 80 to 90 words a minute, and that will comfortably get you into an 8-minute speech. So all in all, I can say I won't repeat the content of it because everybody heard that well enough. I like the conclusion that the UK is your new home after marriage. New challenge, career in spirituality and public speaking. Well, I think you made a very good start.